Hey guys, this is Michael Cheek, and we're going to be learning the beginning of You Were Meant For Me by Jewel. This is a song request I had by one of my users on my website, and they hired me to do this song, so I'm going to go ahead and put the first video up on YouTube, and the rest of this video and the other videos that I'm going to make for it will also be at www.mikesguitarlessons.com. Now, the section we're going to learn here, a lot of this song is just going to be finger picking, and that's what this beginning is going to be like. Now, I'm tuned to standard here. Her guitar, when she plays the song on the original recording, is not quite in standard, but I'm going to do it here. I'm not going to worry about doing a weird tuning for y'all, since it's not really going to be that easy for some of you guys to do if you're just starting out on guitar. So we're going to do this in standard tuning, and the part we're going to be playing is going to sound like this. Okay, so basically 4 chords. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on that first chord. I want you to take your third finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the B string, that note right there, and you're going to take your middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the A string. Okay, everything else is open, so you're going to have these fingers there. Your right hand, this is a finger picking song, so we do have to worry about our right hand. Your thumb is going to go on the A string, if you can see that. Okay, and then you're going to put your first 3 fingers. Your first finger is going to be on the D string, middle finger is going to be on the G, and your 3rd finger is going to be on the B string. Okay, and it's going to sound like this. We don't move anything on the left hand. Okay, so it's again, it's 3rd fret on the A, open on the D, open on the G, and 3rd fret on the B string. Now down here we're going to play this. Okay. Okay, so first note's going to be the A string with our thumb. Make sure you use your thumb on that one. Then your middle finger is going to play the G string. Then your first finger is going to play the D string. Okay, so A, G, D, and then your 3rd finger is going to play the B string. Okay, and then play the E string. Remember, that's just open. Okay, and then really you can use whatever 2 fingers here you want to, since we've only got these 2 notes left on this chord. And you're going to play the G string and the B string. Okay, so that's how it sounds. Now, the next chord change is pretty easy. We're going to pick up this middle finger here and put down our first finger in the 2nd fret on the A string. Everything else stays the same, so your 3rd finger is still on the 3rd fret of the B string, but you've moved this bass note down on the A string to the 2nd fret. Okay? We're going to grab the same 4 strings as we did before, basically the 4 middle strings, A through B, with our thumb through our 3rd finger. Okay? And the chord is held down and stays put, and then again, with your right hand, we're going to go thumb on the A string, then middle finger on the G, then first finger on the D, then 3rd finger on the B. Okay, so, and then you're going to play E string again. Okay, so, and again we play G and B after that at the end. So, okay, so our first 2 chords are going to sound like this. Okay, now we're actually going to switch to a C chord here. That's probably one a lot of you will just recognize because you've used it before. It's pretty common. And you're going to take your 3rd finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the A string. Okay? Your middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the D string. The G string is open. And the B string is 1st fret with your 1st finger. Okay? And the E string again is open. Now, again, your fingers on your right hand are in the same place. So it's going to be, well, the chord's going to sound like this. Okay, now what that is you're going to start off at the beginning with the same picking pattern. So it's going to be thumb on the A string, then middle finger on the G, then 1st finger on the D, then 3rd finger on the B string. Okay? So again, that's A string, G, D, B. Okay? And then we play the E string again. That's the skinny E string. Now, the last 2 notes, unlike the chords before, these last 2 notes are on the same string. What you're going to do is play the B string, that's the 2nd string from the bottom, the one your 1st finger is on, and when we play it, we're going to pull off. So we play it once and then pull off, and that 2nd note comes out. Okay? So, alright? So far we've got and now we're going to an E minor for our last chord. Okay? So what that's going to be is open on the thick E string. Our middle finger is going to play the 2nd fret on the A string. Our 3rd finger is going to play 2nd fret on the D string. Then everything else under that is open. Okay? Now, our thumb actually moves to the thick E string here. That's the thickest one you've got. But our other fingers stay where they were at. Okay? So 1st finger on the D, middle finger on the G, 3rd finger on the B. Okay? And what we're going to do, again, our left hand here is going to just stay still on that E minor chord. And our right hand is going to play, thumb's going to be on the E string first, middle finger on the G, then 1st finger on the D string, and then 3rd finger plays B string, and then whatever finger you want to, I use my 3rd finger usually, to play the skinny E string. Remember, that's open. Okay, so we don't have the extra 2 notes on that one. You just play that much. So it's going to sound like this. You can follow along with me if you want to. Here's the 1st chord, 2nd chord, 3rd chord, and 4th chord. Okay? Now, that'll get you pretty far, except for the fact that the last chord changes every other time you go through that chord progression. It changes to a different chord. But I'm worried about going over my 10 minutes on this first video, so I'm going to put that on the 2nd video. But just practice that. One tip is just to keep your fingers close to those strings. Don't pull out and go too far. Try to keep them real close. Sorry for that mess up. Anyways, but once you get that down, go to the 2nd video. You can check it out at mikesguitarlessons.com. And thanks for watching. Good luck playing the song.